Namaste. Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle with Rajyalaxmi. We have been talking for some time about just general well-being of you and me. It's a process for me. It's a path for me. It's my own journey, which as much as I can, physically, emotionally, astrally, on all levels, casual. There are 3 levels which we all have. It's possible for me to reach out to anyone who questions me or asks me or would like me to share with them my experiences, my knowledge, and I have tried my best to share it with everybody. So this is just another day, and so whoever is out there, relax, just stop your outwardly boundaries, open up yourself to the experiences that I have, and I'm going to share it with you. I have gotten emails from you, those who know me. I live in this area, and they have responded back to me saying they would like me to share with you about meditation a little bit more, because in the end of each session I discuss how all of us can benefit from meditation. Meditation is all about freedom. Yoga is all about freedom. It is a natural practice, a sahaj practice, meaning that it is just as breathing, eating, sleeping, walking, all these are just normal, natural to you. Animals, we are also animal. They just have no restraints, no restriction when it comes to the natural being. So meditation, yoga, pranayama, which is breathing. Yoga, it is physical exercise, but it moves on to something deeper, where you connect with your physical exercise, with your internal organs, and then even further than that, when it starts energizing, storing the energy that you have generated in those by doing these different asanas, different postures, different positions, and by that strengthening different parts of your physical body and emotional body, astral body, casual body. Similarly, breathing, pranayama, is freedom. It's getting you free from the bondage, the baggage that we have collected over the years since childhood, and also freeing you to be yourself. Only fraction of the world's population is free, very, very free from, you may look as if you're living in this world, and these people, they look as if they are here, but they are not part of here. And actually, it's the people like that, those who are completely free of the bondages that we have created. They are the anchor of this universe, of this world, because of their tapas, tejas, satya, and their ananda, blissness of these souls, that the universe is able to function. The universe has been able to sustain itself It's not because of you and me. We create emotions, anger, war ammunitions. That is what we do. The government, the politician, the businessmen, the communities that are made of people who are always going after something in material world. They are the one who are forever causing damage to universe. But the ones that may have separated themselves from the materialistic world, parigraha, meaning like they remove themselves from the material world, they do not accumulate the wealth as this wealth that in common eyes, you and I, we see house after house, cars after cars, and like they go on. Those are the people. There are enough souls in this universe, in this planet, who try to nurture. And by nurturing it, connecting it with the divinity, actually none of us are free from sickness, age, death. However free you and I may be, but the bondages and limitations are there. There is this, we will be doing 24-hour recitation of this Mahamrityunjaya mantra, which itself is a mantra which removes the fear of death, fear of any kind of fear of loss of job, loss of near and dear one, loss of you name it. So, which is Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukameva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyam amritat. Mrityu means death, death of the physical body, death of emotional body, death of casual body. Mukshiyam mamritat, it takes you to Amrit, which is the nectar, which is immortality, which is the bliss. And I have said it before, sound is extremely important in our life. Creating positive sound, creating sound that is nurturing to you and to the person who is sitting next to you. Harsh, repetitive, harsh sounds may feel like at the moment, at that particular time, it may feel like energizing, or it may feel like that you are enjoying it. But when you come out of that mode, you feel drained. If it is a sound which is repetitive, like mantra, or any kind of positive thought that you produce within you, if that sound or the repetitiveness, if it creates energy within you, that you feel alive, that you feel vibrant, that you feel more connected with yourself, look for those sounds. Do not bring in the sound in within you, the energies within you, the environment around you that is draining to you. Once you become attuned to yourself, once you become attuned to your emotions, your thoughts, and your own environment, you know what I'm talking about. You start behaving, you start looking, you start thinking along those lines, which is more conducive to your own development, whether it's spiritual development or your development in your career, development in your relationship. They are all, nothing is separate. It's not that your material life is one, your spiritual life is one, your career is one, and it's all entwined with each, because I am constant. Me, the soul residing within me, is constant, which is forever connected to the divinity. There is never a break between Atma and Paramatma. There is never a break between soul and the sublime bliss or the supreme being. There is never a break. It may seem like that. It's only because we created these boundaries, these hurdles in our way. And we think we are separate. Not a second, nanosecond we are broken from that. It's just that the outwardly environment you may think that the bond is broken, but we always feel that connection and we want to be closer to that. So the moment you try to go away from it, and that is when you create atmosphere for yourself which is not, you will not be able to develop yourself in your career or in your relationship or spiritually anyway. So the best thing to do is to make a conscious effort to connect to yourself. Take few minutes in the morning, a few minutes in the evening to yourself, just 5 minutes only, and to meditate, to do those physical exercises, yogasana, because physically we need to be fit. Physically we need to be, till we leave this physical body, you need to keep yourself physically so carefully. You nurture this physical body that you are able to nurture the spiritual body which resides within this physical body, because our scripture says this body gives you is the vehicle to connect to the spirituality. So the physical body is extremely necessary, and whatever you put in this physical body is extremely necessary too. Last time someone asked me I should talk a little bit about vegetarian diet, why vegetarian diet is important. I am not against any thing where you have to destroy a living being to feed yourself. Actually, vegetables and plants and trees are also living beings, but the level of sense is less. Like we human beings, we have 5 senses. Animals, they have 4, and the trees have 3. So it doesn't make it any better, but to sustain ourselves, we need to be able to survive on something that thereby you're not hurting someone. When you kill an animal, the anger, the sadness comes into your being. And when you're eating that is part of you. Also, it is also said to sustain yourself, you should take the fruits or vegetables, not just to destroy, not to just throw away. Then it's acceptable. If in a place vegetation is not available, there are many higher regions on this planet where vegetation is not available. There people have to live on by killing animals. But that is just to sustain yourself, not to destroy, not just for the sake of killing, not just to hoard it. That is acceptable. I'm just trying to make a point here. Those who disagree with me, it's okay. It's just my observation. This is how I feel. I am a strict vegetarian, and I enjoy being on a clean, pure vegetarian diet, which has allowed me to progress spiritually. certain food are, like they say, rajas, tamas, and sattvic. In meditation also, these three gunas, these qualities, you will see in everything. When you go into this kind of thinking, when you are meditating, if you keep your eyes lower, it is rajas. If you keep your eyes straight, that is actually, if you keep your eyes lower, that's tamas. Keep straight is rajas, and if you keep upward, that is sattvic. So there is another way of, there are many ways of meditating, actually 108 ways to be exact, in true sense, which Maharshi Patanjali has given to us. And there are many watered down versions, many versions that others have come forward with, those who have experienced any kind of divine experience. They have mentioned it to their followers or written in the books. I have been asked to give this kind of meditation where you look upward. Someone asked me in their email and they said, can you explain it to me how it's done? So you look upward and then you close your eyes and you imagine 1,000-petal lotus somewhere above you. And at the same time, you inhale and hold your breath. If you don't feel comfortable, don't hold your breath, and then exhale through your mouth. If you're a more advanced meditator, you can inhale, hold your breath, and exhale through your nose also. But you can just inhale, hold, imagine the 1,000-petal lotus in front of you, and exhale. Look upward. Close your eyes. Inhale. Imagine the 1,000-petal lotus very visible to you. And exhale. Let's repeat it again. Open your eyes. Look up. Close your eyes. Inhale, take a deep breath. Hold your breath. Imagine, while you're holding or inhaling, imagine the 1,000-petal lotus. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. See, I can talk to you and I'm holding my breath. And exhale. If I do this more than once, I think I'll close my eyes and go into meditation. That won't be very good because I'm here to talk to you about meditation. I'm not here sitting in front of you that I'll be so quiet, close my eyes, and actually it's, I very much feel like doing that, closing my eyes and not talking to any one of you. But let's continue with our practice. Meditation is not a military exercise. It's not like, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. It's purely simple, just be. Just inhale. Start with inhale. And as much as you can hold. And let go. Or you go, oh. Let go of every negative emotions and feeling. They're all ebbing away from you, from your head, down to your stomach, all the way down to your toe. And that way you will be able to get rid of the discomfort, the anger, the emotions that we have been hoarding. You will be able to, once you can keep on doing it, you will feel calmer, relaxed, and more aware. You will feel that all of a sudden the room is brighter. I do those who are serious meditators. They can do it. You can recite either Gayatri Mantra, Om Trambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukameva Bandhanan, Mrityurmukshiyamamritat. Hold your breath. Say Trambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukameva Bandhanan, Mrityurmukshiyamamritat. Exhale. Trambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukameva Bandhanan, Mrityurmukshiyamamritat. And there you are. You inhale, light and joy. Inhale, light and joy. Hold your breath. I am one with the divine. I am bliss. I am the pure. I am pure. There, whatever is beautiful. And exhale. Everything negative is going away from me. Inhale sunshine. Inhale beauty. Inhale splendor. And I'm going to hold all that beauty, splendor, and bliss within me, within my physical being. And exhale. The negativeness, the anger, the discomfort, whatever is not pure, out of me, my physical being, my emotional body, and casual body. Since it's natural for us to breathe, we need to be so aware of our breathing all the time, constantly. Say, in purity, out discomfort. You can go and say your mantra, it's up to you. It's up to you whether you feel like doing, but no matter what faith you believe in, I would strongly urge everyone to bring in the physical exercise or yoga in your life. Aerobics, do dance, do some kind of movement. Don't be static. Don't make your physical body static. Just bring some kind of new movement in it so you will remain alive. And by doing that, you are energizing yourself. Then you move on to the other part that we are discussing, which is called pranayam or breathing. Breathe in beauty, and that is the greatest stress reliever. Our life is full of cause and effects that create stress in our life. But when we become aware of ourselves, who we are, we will be able to remove. You cannot remove stress, but you will be able to handle it. And those who are like I said in the beginning of this session, there are many, many souls who live in this world, but they are so far removed from this world. For them, the word stress doesn't exist. Actually, they say, we manage where this word stress comes from. You're supposed to manage your health, your wealth, your family. You don't manage stress. We like to be stressful. We create situations to make ourselves stressful. So, self is the breath, and breath is self. The moment we start thinking along those lines, that I am breath, and my breathing is extremely important to me, and I'm going to breathe not shallow. When you breathe, when you are in anger, actually this has been proven by scientists, when you breathe, you take shallow breath from your chest. But when you are in calm or peaceful mode, you breathe from your, like a baby. Babies breathe, their stomach goes up and down. That is how we are supposed to breathe, not take shallow breath from our chest. And bring in more, when you breathe from your breath, stomach, you are bringing more oxygen, and it's actually more conducive to being in, you're physically, you're going to be fit, you're emotionally, you're going to be fit. So, and those who are, this is called Chidakshar. There is, when you merge the sound in your breath and in your everyday wakefulness, it's called Chidakshar. Today I'm using more these Sanskrit words. Sound has a greater effect on us. Actually, when we walk, we create sound. When we eat, we create sound. When we breathe, we create sound. And all of these sounds, if they are created in a correct way, they create proper aura around us. The color around each organ is the right aura. If the sound is not created correctly, then the aura is different. It will be off balance. And those who read auras, those who read sound, the doctor, they hold your hand and they are reading the sound to see whether you are healthy or not. Am I right or not? So sound is always intertwined with the breathing. When I breathe, inhale, I create a sound. When I exhale, I create a sound. So bring in the sound that is of a purest form. Whatever faith you belong to, just bring in the sound from your faith into your breathing, and as you inhale, you breathe that sound. You exhale, you breathe that sound. And that is a greatest cleanser of all. So next time we will talk about something else.